Karen Chang with Here We Grow Again. This video is intended to show you the proper way to prepare your items for consignment. Please pay close attention to the details, as this will help the check-in process go much more smoothly. If you do not prepare your items as instructed in this video, it may hold you up at check-in. Please follow these instructions closely. Thanks. Okay, for the basics. When tagging your items, when preparing your items, you want to make sure that they are clean, free of stains of any kind, tears, missing buttons, missing appliques, making sure your hems are in good condition. The collar and the cuffs tend to be the ones that get stained very easily. So please check those areas very carefully before you bring them in. Now, this is a simple preparation for a shirt. It's hung on the wire hanger. As you can see, the hanger is in the shape of a question mark when it's hung. So the hook always goes to the left as you're looking at it. Your tag will pin on the left-hand shoulder, and if you'll notice, the tag is pinned with the pin going through the tag only one time in the vertical or up and down position. This is the only way your tags should be pinned onto your clothing. This is so at checkout we can remove the tags very carefully and very quickly. So it makes checkout go much more quickly. Also, what is required of Here We Grow Again is that you put a safety tag in each item. Now what this is your consignor number on a piece of masking tape, just stuck in the back of your clothing. Why do we make you do this extra step, which I know can be tedious, is because if this tag comes off and we have your item with your number on it, when you bring us your inventory, we will be able to go and look up, okay, Justice Girls Clothing size 10, bookseller number 286. We'll go into your inventory, find this item, and be able to make a tag that we can sell it. Also, it helps us so that at the end of the sale we can return it to you. So if there's no safety tag, you're probably not going to get it back if the tag comes off. So, simple preparation for a shirt. On the hanger, question mark, tag pinned in the vertical position, and your safety tag. Pretty simple. Now, pants are very similar to skirts. However, there's a right way and a wrong way. This is the wrong way. This is a skirt that's been pinned by the very edges, the very corners of the skirt to the hanger. Now it may have started off up here, but as you can see, it doesn't take much to get it to where it's doing this. And then your item is hanging on the rack like that. It doesn't get seen, it falls on the floor. So the solution for this is to make sure you take your pins and you pin closer in onto the skirt, up high on the hanger, or the pants, either one. Because this will prevent it won't be able to move anywhere, and it just makes a much nicer presentation to have it pinned close together, up high on the hanger, and that's not going to slide anywhere. So again, same thing with pants. These aren't going to slide anywhere. It's a very good presentation there. So this is a consignor who's put together a shirt and a pair of pants. Again, very nice and neatly ironed, presented wonderfully. So what you will do is you first put the shirt on the hanger, and then you put the pants or the skirt facing outward, so the front of the pants or the skirt is facing out. So when the shopper looks, they turn around, they see the front of the item, looking at it carefully to make sure it's nice and clean and neat. So again, pinning your pants close together on the hanger will keep them from sliding off. So that's the proper preparation for a two-piece outfit. Now, if you have a two-piece outfit that's like an overall set, again, the shirt goes on the hanger and the overalls go over top. Again, multiple onesies. One shirt is on the hanger, and the other two they have pinned to the back. It's best, however, if these were pinned facing outward so that the front of the shirt is seen by the shoppers as they turn it around. course they can do this, but it's nice just to be able to turn around and look at that. So again, hanger in the shape of a question mark, tag, safety tag, 1 pin. First we're going to look at shoes. And as you look at these pairs of shoes, they are tennis shoes and a pair of girls' dress shoes. Now these shoes are simple lace-up tie shoes. You tie the laces together and then pin the tag through the knot on the shoe. This is the best way to prepare your shoes if they are of the tying type. Velcroed shoes here, we have pinned the tag through the, I don't know, I guess what would be a shoelace. And then you take curling ribbon or string or whatever you want and tie the loops that are on the back, you know, the ones that help them pull them on. Loop it through those and tie it together so that those shoes will stay together. And these shoes here, what this consignor has done is they've taken a safety pin, but again, you could use curling ribbon or string here as well to keep these shoes together. So that's the best way to prepare your shoes for consignment. Okay, it's time to talk about books. If you have a single book that you're selling, you're just going to take the tag, and we prefer that you use Scotch tape to tape the edges down as opposed to the packing tape, because the packing tape is harder to remove. It's very sticky. So for books and things, we prefer that you use Scotch tape, not masking, but Scotch tape. But if you have multiple books to sell, like this consignor did, they have 3 Magic Treehouse books here to sell. You've put them in a plastic bag. They've wrapped it as tightly as they could here. They've taped it together, and then they've just applied the tag to the plastic bag. This consignor with multiple books has used curling ribbon to tie them together nice and securely, and then has taped with masking tape, Scotch tape, fabulously to the back of this book. That will be very easy to remove at checkout. So if you have a set of something, be it Legos or blocks or musical instruments, we highly suggest putting them all into a bag and taping the tag onto the outside or pinning the tag onto the outside. Multiple action figures, animals, small pieces of things, please put them in the bags. It's also very important to label toys and books and things, because tags do sometimes come off. So there are 2 different ways to prepare your wooden puzzles, or any puzzles that come in the frame type puzzles. This consignor has just wrapped her puzzles in plastic wrap and taped it on, and then taped the tag onto the plastic on the back. So that's one way. This consignor down here has taken all the pieces out of the puzzle, put it in a plastic bag, and then taped the plastic bag to the puzzle. Okay, we're going to move on to bedding here. As you can see, this consignor has taken their comforter set. It's a comforter, pillow shams, pillowcases, I believe, maybe a sheet set included. It's all in the same bag. I highly recommend bagging your bedding sets. If you don't have the original packaging, you will need to get the super oversized Ziploc bags. But this is the proper way. And here you'll see they have taped the tag, although it needed to be with Scotch tape. But we prefer that you not tape over the barcode when you're taping your tags on. Okay, blanket sets. As you can see here, we have a couple of sets of receiving blankets done 2 different ways. Both are acceptable. One is probably a little bit more safe as far as keeping the items clean. Here we have a receiving blanket, or a blanket that has just been put into a Ziploc bag with the tag pinned through the top. And that's a perfectly fine way to do it. Also, this consignor has used the curling ribbon to tie a set of blankets together and then pin the tag on there as well. both acceptable.